Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell again here today. Time for another Sunday Fun Day video. Hope everybody has had a wonderful week. Happy New Year. Hope and pray that you have a blessed 2022. Um, you know, we're still in basketball season, and I told you a couple of weeks ago that I was only played basketball during my junior high years. This is not necessarily a basketball story, but it happened during that time frame because I can remember that we had a basketball tournament going on at home, and I was playing there, so it had to be our 8th grade year probably. And between games that we were going to play, instead of just hanging out at the gym the whole time, I decided I'd walk up to the courthouse and visit with Daddy and just hang out there for a little bit. And I knew all of his employees and kind of talk to them. And you know, it's a cool winter's day, and I sat on Daddy's old oil radiator heaters that he had that were sitting by the windows on the north side of Daddy's office in the courthouse. And Daddy's office, the tax office, was still in the same location that the tax office is in the courthouse now. I know they're making renovations to the courthouse, but that same corner office is where it was at the same time. Well, I'm sitting there looking out into that north parking lot there of the courthouse, and I didn't realize it, but at the time, one of the sheriff's deputies, now Bill Skinner was the sheriff, but one of his deputies had made a routine traffic stop out on Interstate 20, and there was a young man and a young lady in the car. The young man had a warrant out for his arrest, and so the deputy put him in the back of his squad car. The young lady didn't have a warrant for her arrest, so she was following them, and they pulled into the parking lot there. So when the deputy was going to get the young man out of the back seat of his car, that guy grabbed the deputy's pistol and was holding him at gunpoint right outside of his squad car. And so, you know, a standoff had ensued. Bill Skinner was there. The DPS officers were there. Other deputies had arrived. The jailer at the time was West. I know that because he had a boy and a girl, Jay and Kay West. They were in my class. And they had positioned him up on top of the courthouse. He had his deer rifle. He was up on top of the courthouse. Well, during all of this standoff, they gave him the okay to shoot that guy in the hand. He had a clear shot, and hopefully the guy would drop his pistol. Well, he did. He made a perfect shot, shot him right in the hand, but the guy didn't drop his pistol. He just changed hands, blood coming out of his hand, and he just changed hands and started holding the pistol with the other hand. So because of that, they used that for negotiation. The hospital right there beside the courthouse was still operating at that time, and so they were talking him into going, hey, let's go ahead and get you over to the hospital. Let's get that bandaged up, get it taken care of. And so he agreed to that. But he's still holding the deputy hostage. And so for some reason, instead of walking from the north parking lot across the courthouse lawn into the hospital, they came in through the bottom floor on those north doors into the basement, up the first flight of stairs, down the hallway to the west doors, down those stairs outside, and into the east wing of the hospital. So as they're bringing him up, well, all the DPS guys had backed off. They're inside the courthouse on the first floor behind doors and stuff. Bill Skinner had gotten in behind Daddy's doors. Now, if you've been in a tax office, you know they still has those big iron doors that close like a bank safe, you know, and it's got a toggle switch on it and a big old arm to unlock that thing. I stood by Daddy many times as he toggled that thing and opened up them big old iron doors when we went into the courthouse, into his office. Well, Bill Skinner's standing behind one of those big iron doors with his pistol around, just looking there, and I can see him. I'm sitting and watching the whole thing. You can see his knees are just doing this because of the anticipation, the excitement, and just the adrenaline that's going on as this guy walks with the deputy still at gunpoint right down the hallway, blood dripping out of his hand all down the hall. Saw all that. Walks right out the stairs, right into the east wing of the hospital. Once they got him over to the east wing of the hospital, he gave up his gun without any more altercations whatsoever, bandaged him up. He took him and put him into the county jail. Man, look it up. I guarantee you, look in the archives, you're going to find that story. I was there firsthand watching the whole thing. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Remember, y'all be sweet. I'll be pretty. I love you, and God bless.